Okay. Keep coming, keep coming. All right. So we are going to do both our axial and our locomotor technique today. What does axial mean? Sydney. Staying in place. What does locomotor mean? Ella, sorry. To move around through the space or to travel, right? So right here, this rhyme, locomotors travel through space, axial stays in place, is a good way to remember the difference between locomotors and axial. Okay, we're now connected to the speakers. All right. So just like our locomotors, which we're going to go back to when we go across the floor, we're going to do our axial technique for warm up. I don't need you to be able to define what the word means or to be able to spell it, but you will be asked to identify what, like, okay, there's 4 GIFs for your multiple choice answers, and it's asking you to find the one that is a plie. So you watch the GIFs, you're like, oh, that one is a plie. So you have to be able to identify what movement belongs with that vocabulary term. Okay, does that make sense? Cool. Thanks for answering for everybody, Sophia. I appreciate it. You guys are so quiet. So today I'm just going to ask you to follow along. And we're just going to do some technique stuff. All right, we're going to do a mixture of locomoting and axial. We're start axial. Feet in parallel, so that means your toes, all 10 of them are pointing at me, not a little bit towards the outside or a little bit in, but directly front. It's parallel position. Plie, just means bend your knees and lengthen. Plie and lengthen. Plie, releve, it means to rise up. So you're going to rise up onto your toes. We're going to balance. Lower. Now turn your feet out. Depending on your body, how your body's put together, you're going to find your first position. So go back to parallel. Take one foot off the ground. Turn your toes out to the side. Put that foot down. Do the other side. Make sure your leg is straight. Parallel. Turn out. Put the heel down. That's your turnout. What I don't want to see is walking the heels forward, because then what you're doing is creating knee tension and you can strain or pull those knee tendons. We're not meant to rotate at the knee joint. It's not supposed to happen. Rotation happens up here at the hips. So with those straight legs, that's how we find our turnout. Okay. And if you're hyperextended, you might have space between your heels. If you're bow-legged, you might have space between your knees. It's all okay, but do first position for you. And we'll do 2 plies again. Plie, lengthen, plie, lengthen. The third one goes into a releve. Plie, releve, rise up onto your toes. Lower down. Tendu out, second position. Tendu means to stretch the foot. So as you tendu, you're pressing the arch of your foot out, and then you lower your heel down. Plie, lengthen, plie, lengthen. Third one, we rise up to releve, plie, releve, rise up onto your toes. Lower. Third position, you're going to tendu, stretch the top of your foot, take your heel of your tendued foot to the middle of your standing leg. Third position, plie, lengthen, plie, lengthen, plie, rise up. Whoop. Lower. Now tendu front. Put your heel down. This is fourth position. Plie. Make sure your toes are pointing out. This is a turned out position. Plie. Third one, we releve. Plie. Rise up, releve. Lower. Now tendu. You're going to take your heel of your tendued leg and touch your heel to your big toe. Again, making sure our toes are pointing out. It's a turned out position. Plie. And lengthen. Plie. And lengthen. Third one, we take to a releve. Plie, releve. And plie. Go for a walk. Choose a spot in the room where you want to end. Obviously, you can't occupy the same space as someone else in the room, but choose a new spot to stand. And guess what? The front is back here, so you're going to face me. Okay, tondus and daggers, they are similar. Tendu, we already talked about a little bit, means to stretch the foot. So our leg is straight and it's going to brush out. We're going to go front. If you can't see, you can just shuffle a little bit to the side so you can see. Okay, so you tendu to the front and you're pressing the arch of your foot towards me. You should feel a nice stretch across the top of that foot. And close, and we'll do the other foot. Brush it out. Stretch, press the arch of that foot forward, almost as if I got a rope tied around the middle of your foot and I'm pulling it towards me, but you're stuck there. It's like glued to the floor. So it's just the arch of your foot moving forward. And close. So that's a tendu. Our toes stay connected to the floor. We're stretching the top of our foot. Dégagé. It's the same idea, but now we're going to float our toes off the floor about 2 inches. If it comes up any higher, it turns into a different movement. Okay, so dégagés are low. And close, other side, dégagé. Close. We're going to do tendu, tendu, dégagé, dégagé to the side, and then back. And then we'll do front side back on both sides in turn out. Okay, so going to the side with our right foot. Tendu. Really find the stretch, turned out so the top of your foot is facing me because we're in parallel. So if you're here and I'm seeing this profile of your foot, just rotate that in so I see the top of your foot. That's it. And close, back to parallel. Other side, tendu. Stretch the top of your foot. Should almost feel like your foot is cramping underneath. Close, dégagé. So out, and then it's just a little flick at the end to take your toes off the floor. And close to parallel, and dégagé. Point those toes, press the arch forward, and close parallel to the back. Tendu, and close. Tendu. Stretching through the foot all the way, so no lazy toes. Stretch through all the way, all the way, all the way. And close, dégagé. So we're gonna do our tendu and then flick at the very end so our toes come off. And close. And left side, flick. And close. Let's go for a skip. Skip. The window wall is gonna be our new front. So as you've chosen your new spot to travel to, face the windows. Okay, now we're going to stand in first position, whatever your first position looks like. We're going to do what we just did faster and in turn out. Okay, tendu, close. Tendu, close. Dégagé, close. Dégagé, close to the side. Tendu. Tendu, close. Dégagé, dégagé to the back. Tendu, close. Tendu, close, dégagé, close, dégagé, close, and let's make a big circle. All right, tap your right leg so you know which one is right, because if you're on the opposite side of the circle from me, I don't want you to feel like you are mirroring. Okay, again, stand in first position. We're going to use our right leg first, which is why I wanted you to tap your right. You're going to tendu front. Draw that foot to the side and then to the back. And now tendu close from the back. Move, drawing that half circle on the floor. It's called a rond de jambe. In French, rond means circle, de, de is of, and jambe is leg. So you're drawing a circle with your leg. Okay, left side, tendu front. Draw to the side, draw to the back, tendu close. Make sure your knees are straight. So if you need to like check on them, go ahead and check on them. Now we're going to go back to front. So right leg, tendu back. Round to the side, around to the front, tendu close. Left foot, tendu back. Rond de jambe. Close. So we're going to do 2 right legs to the front, 2 left legs to the front, 2 right legs to the back, 2 left legs to the back. Okay, so right leg moving forward, front, back, through first, front, back, close. Left leg, front, back, through first, front, back, close. Right leg, check your knees, make sure they're straight the whole time. Tendu back, to the front, through first, straight leg, tendu back, around, close first. Left leg, back, around, through first, straight knee, back, around, close. Round de jambe. Cool? All right, how far are we? Let's face the mirrors again. Okay. I'm gonna pause our music for a second. The next 2 or the last 2 axial techniques that we're going to talk about are passe and pirouette. Okay, passe is actually an action. However, dance teachers use passe to also refer to the position or the shape that's being made. Okay, so let's stand in parallel again. We're going to bring our right foot and let your heel come off the floor. Okay, so this is a half toe. Slide that foot into your ankle. Let your toe come all the way off and it's pointed. It's just stretching the top of the foot. Pull it all the way up, 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 up to your big toe is touching the side of your knee or your thigh is parallel to the floor. Okay, this is called passe. I'm going to draw it back down. Okay, other side. Half toe, pull it in, all the way up, draw it up to passe. Now, check out yourself in the mirror. Is your heel going off funky to the outside? Can you pull that heel into your standing leg? And drop back down. Turn out. Let's do that in first position. Passe right. So pull it in and up and down and left side, pull it in and up and down. Okay. Pirouette means to whirl or spin, and we're whirling or spinning in a passe position. So today we're just going to practice the passe releve to get ready for the spins. That was lovely, Kate. Do you want to do that one more time for everybody to see? That's a pirouette. Okay. So we're going to start today with the releves. If you have a pirouette, you feel really confident in it, feel free to practice a single, a double, a triple, whatever skill it is that you're working on. If you don't have pirouettes in your skills yet, do the balances with me. Okay. Tendu side, Ronde jambe to the back, and the same arm is going to move forward. That back foot, we're going to go to half toe, plie both legs. We're going to rise up into a releve on our left leg. Right knee comes up to passe. And it's just one motion, and it's up. And then go ahead and lower back down to parallel, and we'll do the other foot. Tendu side. Ronde jambe to the back. Half toe. Plie. Rise up. Boom. And down. Again, right side. Side. Back. Plie. Rise up. And switch sides. Left. Back. Plie. Rise up. If you want to go for the turn, let's go for the turn. I'm going to tighten this up a little bit so I don't get smacked in the face. And side, back, plie. How do I know which direction I'm turning? Your elbow, your bent elbow is an arrow. It's pointing the direction your body is going to move. My straight arm out to the side, as I close in, that's my momentum to get me around. Yes, Holly. Okay. Yeah, so the leg that you're pulling up is the direction you're going. Okay. So elbow is an arrow. We're going that direction. This, as it comes in, that's your momentum to get around. And 3, 2, 1, go. How did it go? How did it go? Left side, side, back, plie, going this way now, and turn. Let's do one more turn, one more pirouette, right and left. Side, back, plie, pirouette, left foot, side, back, plie, pirouette. Okay. Any questions on your axial technique? Okay, so today I just did like a basic tutorial on what they are and how to move them. Tomorrow we'll have combos that include them. Sound good? Okay, let's go across the floor. Line up. I want 5 or 6 lines, 4 or 5 people in each line. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, yesterday we did side chasses and forward chasses. Is that ringing bells? I only have 4 lines. I need one more, at least one more line made. Someone be a line leader right here. Thanks, Lily. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make another line. I want one more line leader down here. Who wants to be a line leader? Thanks, Marley. And now Marley needs people behind her. So Gracie, Sydney, and Ella, will you come be in Marley's line? 4. Oh, you guys had 6. 4, 5, 4, 4. Molly, will you come be behind Taylor? Okay. 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4. Awesome. So today we're going to go forward chasse, side chasse, back side, back chasse, side chasse. So that looks like starting forward. Slide, jump, and then I open that arm to the side, slide, jump, I keep going this way, and I'm going to chasse backward, slide, jump, then side again, slide, jump, repeat, forward, side, back, side. Does anybody want to see that at tempo? Yeah, see that at tempo? Forward, side, back, side. Okay? 5, 6, ready, go. Forward, side, back, side. And 5, 6, ready, go. 5, 6, ready, go. 5, 6, ready, go. Okay, we're going to do that again. This time we're going to go to the left. What leg is always leading? Left. Thanks, Sophia. Okay, so your left leg is always your leading leg. So forward, it's leading. Side, it's leading. Back, it's leading. Okay, so basically you're just pivoting around your right leg as your left leg leads you. Does that help anybody? Okay. Left side. Five, six, ready, go, forward. Five, six, ready, go, left. Yeah. 5, 6, ready, go. Five, six, ready, go. Okay, nice. Chasse. Questions on what a chasse is or how to do it? The arms you can forget about. Those are supplementary. Okay, next, our next locomotor is Shanae. Okay, what English word does it look like? Chain. Yeah, Audrey. Okay, so guess what it means? Chained or linked. So you can think of that in two ways. You're doing multiple turns in a row. Okay, so you're linking them together. Turn, 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 creating a link, right? So that's one way to think about it. Or my favorite way, if you were to put like markers or crayons between your big toes and you do Shanae turns, you're going to draw the pattern of a chain on the floor. Okay, so that's two ways to think about it. Both work. If you've done Shanae turns before, feel free to do them at your speed. If you're new to Shanae turns, we're going to go through the levels and then you pick the level that you want to practice. Okay, so level 1, we actually are doing these in turn out. So you're going to stand in first position. Level 1, rise up onto your toe, arms are out to the side. Okay, your first move is to step out, arms stay out, and then they close, arms come together, legs come together. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Do you feel good with level 1? Okay, go back. All right, level 2, on your first step, you're going to open to the wall we're traveling towards. So you're going to go 1. Back leg steps forward and we spin around. When you get to a point where your legs are starting to twist up, you can't spin anymore, that's when you step. Open, step, turn. Right, open, step, turn. Okay, level 2. Okay, questions about level 2? Level 3, you smooth it out. There's no more pauses. It's just step, 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 step. Step, 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 step. Okay. Level 4 is faster. It's double time. Arms just stay together. Okay. And you spin double time. It's okay. That's level 4. You do what level you're prepared for. If you're not used to turning barefoot, it can cause the bottoms of your feet to hurt a little bit as they stick to the floor and the turn. If you need to do some level 1s to give your feet a break, do some level 1s, okay? Or some level 2s. If you're going for level 4 or even level 3, spotting is important. I want strong spots. What does it mean to spot? Holly. Perfect. Yeah, Lily. Yeah, so I'm going to show you without adding the technique of the turn to it, what that looks like. So I'm going to use Lily as my spot. Woo! She's the special one. Okay. So as I'm turning this direction, as I start my turn, my focus stays on Lily. Then I get to a point where if I was an owl, I could just keep going, but I'm not an owl. Okay. So as I keep turning, I'm going to flip my head around as fast as I can, find Lily again, and it just keeps going. I get to a point where I have to flip. Okay. That is spotting. So it's keeping your eyes on one point on the opposite side of the room. Do you know what happens when you don't spot and you're turning? Yeah, Sophia. Okay, you get dizzy. So spotting helps you be less dizzy. What else happens? Gracie. Exactly. Your body does not know where you are going. So what's going to happen? You're spinning. Anybody heard about centrifugal force? Yeah, it's a very sciencey term. You can go ask your science teacher about it. But centrifugal force, if I'm turning in a circle, then and I'm not spotting, telling my body where I want it to go, then the natural path my body is going to take is a circle. So when I went across in level 4 before, I was spotting, so I was going in a straight line. But watch what happens when I take the spot out. Okay. Okay, so my body doesn't know where to go, so it's just starting a circle. Ooh, now I'm really dizzy. So that's the importance of spotting. Okay, let's try Shanae turns at your level, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or mix and mash. Five, 6, 7, 8. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Try to stay up on your toes, Natalie. Yeah. Nice. Okay, Shanae turns. We're gonna skip grand battement for now, and we're gonna go to prance. Okay. Remember when we were talking about tendu, and I talked about how it's stretching your foot, right? But it's also stretching your foot with a straight leg. It's a tendu position. Brush, knee is straight. So now I want you to stand here in parallel. Press your toes so hard into the ground that your foot has to come off. Yeah, just like that, Sophia. Good. Okay. And then do the other foot and land on the foot that's up. This is called a prance. Prance is about the feet. It's not about lifting the knees. Okay, it's all about the feet, 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 feet. Okay, arms when we prance are by our sides. They're not held in super tight to make it look uncomfortable. They're loose, but they're not swinging. Okay, so arms are held at our side. Prance, 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 prance. Okay, let's try it. This will be our last one, and then we'll go get dressed. 5, 6, ready, go. 5, 6, ready, go. Toes, 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 toes. 6, ready, go. Toes, 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 toes. 5, 6, ready, go. Nice work today, you guys. Let's go get dressed. We didn't get a dress bell, so I was just a little bit off. Hold on. Wait a minute. Tuesday. We're 10 minutes early. So we have 5 more minutes. We don't go get dressed until 46. We have 5 more minutes. My alarm went off. I must have it set for the wrong day. So we have 5 more minutes. Put your backpacks down. Come back out. We're going to get all 3 of our technique locomotors that we didn't get to today in our last 5 minutes. Okay, grand battement. I want you to think Tondus and Daggers, but just as big as you can make it. Grand battement is just a big kick. So we're going to start with our hands out in a T, and we're going to step on our left foot. Step, brush, kick. Step, brush, kick. Grand battement, big kick. I plie when I step. Okay, let's go one at a time. Five, 6, ready, go. Five, 6, ready, go. Five, 6, ready, and step it. Grandmama. Grandmama. 5, 6, ready, go. Step, brush, kick, kick. Grandmama. Yeah. Okay, next one is développé leap. Yeah, just like that. So développé, or develop, right, in English. What would be a good definition for that? Yeah, Sophia. Yeah, so how would you describe what is happening there? Flick. How about we have sea lunch, right? I have sea lunch, and it's Tuesday, 4th period, 10:51. Does that sound right? Tuesday. No, it's 11. Oh, we start at 10:51. You guys are so late. Go get dressed. I'm going to send an email. Does anybody go to class, or does everybody have B lunch? Who has a teacher? Anybody have a teacher going to a class? Okay, I'll send the email. My bad, you guys. Getting used to the new bell schedule. You'll be fine. Mhm.
When did lunch start? Like,
Just now. That bell was lunch. Yeah. I felt so bad for my fourth period. I was confused by the bell schedule, and so they're late. My bad.